yesterday evening that I would be here this morning. So our executive director, Ellen Ferber, really wanted to be here. We have worked together for several years, but she was called off to Richmond on some law grant thing I don't understand. So she asked me if I would please come, and I said, surely. There's been a lot of changes in Samaritan House over the last 2 years. As Lori said, for those of you who are not as familiar with Samaritan House, we are the only battered women's shelter in the city of Virginia Beach, and with a city of over 400 some odd thousand, we see a lot of victims in a year. We also shelter homeless families as a unit, as well as homeless mothers with their children and homeless fathers with their children, grandmothers, whoever it might be. So we service a multitude of different populations. We are not under one roof as other shelters are. We are scattered site, which means we have townhomes and single-family homes spread out all over Virginia Beach. The locations of those, of course, have to be confidential because we have mixed populations and a lot of them are battered women. In the about 2 years ago, we were in danger of losing all that we had. HUD was dissolving their $1 a year program, which we rented our homes from them for $1 a year. And they basically told us, you're either going to have to purchase everything or you no longer have them. Without them, we had no Samaritan House. So, through community support, we not only raised enough money to purchase all 9, we had already owned one, but all 9 of our homes and townhomes, we were able to purchase an entire 32-unit apartment complex that we can now use as transitional housing for those women and families who exit shelter. I felt the same way. It was definitely a difficult time for all of us. The newest program that we have is called Safe Harbor, and many of you, I'm hoping some of you at least, have heard about it. It is an outreach center that deals with victims of domestic violence. It is actually a model program for the state of Virginia. Nobody else in the state has such a program. The outreach center is located here in Virginia Beach, and it is open 5 days of the week from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It just offers solace. It offers a place for women to come, get crisis intervention. They have housing issues. If they just want to come and lay on our couch and have the children go into the room with the children's advocate and they just want to cry, that's why we're there. Our intake process for our shelters is now housed there as well. We have a 24-hour hotline that is located there. Of course, after 7, we take care of that by a pager. That is our newest program. Legal has been a wonderful benefit to us. We are happy to say that we have 2 full-time attorneys on staff who deal with our victims, of course, at no charge at all to them. They help them with civil matters like protective orders, and our mission is, and that is why we need your support. And I thank you for everything you have done in the past, and hope that you will continue.
I'm sure you all know, as I mentioned before, that proceeds from the convention will go to Samaritan House. We're also doing something a little different this year. We will have at, I believe, our dealer's table in the dealer's room, a container where if you would like to write a check directly to Samaritan House as a contribution, you can put it in that container and we can turn it over immediately to Samaritan House. Of course, they can always use as much money as they can get. And we would certainly like to give them a huge chunk this weekend. And anything you would like to donate extra directly to them would be really appreciated. So that will be out for the whole weekend. Should we bring Jamie back up, please?
I was so excited when they asked me to come because I've never seen the ocean. When I went to LA, they picked me up at the airport, went straight to the hotel, and I was there the whole weekend, never saw the ocean there. So last night, I went down to the beach to touch the ocean. And it decided it was going to touch me first, and I got soaked. So I've seen the ocean. But the most exciting part about coming here is seeing familiar faces and getting together again with old friends. And one special, lovable friend that I wish I could see more often, but he's like on the other side of the country. He's gotten to be like, well, closer than my brother. I've got 4 brothers, and he's much closer than I am to my brothers. I want you to give a very warm welcome to our good buddy, Mr. David Schwartz.
So hello everybody, good to see everyone. Good morning, Peg Nab. Good to see everybody here. Can't believe that you've never seen the ocean. I find that you grew up in a box or something. I'm sorry, you probably grew up in a box. So I don't know if you saw this. Yeah, definitely. On this photograph here of Manhattan, if you look real close over here, it's the 59th Street Deli. There's a guy who looks just like Vincent. They're slicing lox. Make sure you have one. So, yeah, it's kind of an intimate weekend for us. For those of you who have never met me before, boy, has your life been empty. For those of you who have really never met me before, my name is David Schwartz. Through the years of Beauty and the Beast, I was post-production supervisor and then coordinating producer, which basically meant I made the trash, took out the trash. I had the lovable task of, in many ways, steering, navigating the set from time to time when there was breakdown, or if there wasn't and everything was running smoothly, then I would throw the, as the British say, the spanner in the works. I would be the one who made it go off course. So, over the weekend, you'll have an opportunity to ask me some questions about that, and I'm sure I'll come up with some line of BS that you all buy off. Can you hear me in the back, Margaret? Yeah, my voice carrying? Okay. So, what else? Yeah? Hey, we've got 2 really unique opportunities this weekend, as we always do when we get together. One is, as Jamie said, to see friends and reconnect about times that we lose between here and there, and to make new friends. And one of the things that I feel has sort of carried on since we did the show was the opportunity that we had in the 3 years that we all worked together to create the kind of relationships that we did was incredibly impactful to many of our lives, and it seems to have rippled off into many of your lives. And thanks to you all coming, you've sort of continued this legacy that we were able to create in our work, which is a pretty extraordinary opportunity to have this kind of feeling in the workplace day to day. And the other thing that you've done with the legacy of Beauty and the Beast is to help other people who are less fortunate than us. And yes, it's like my 5th or 6th or 7th year of doing these, and I know that we've been able to raise probably close to $100,000 on pocket change stuff. I mean, a couple of the items through the years, if some of you have never been here, have been sort of high-ticket items. A couple Vincent pieces, costumes, several Catherine pieces. I know last year Jackie and friends from Los Angeles purchased, what was the Linda costume? Oh, Catherine's costume that she wore when she moved to the Underground, and something like that went for $6,000 or $7,000. But over the years, over $100,000 has, in my time frame with you all, has been accumulated. Just dimes and nickels and dollars and big dollars on things like scripts and artwork and tchotchkes. And I just want to tell you, a lot of that money through the years has gone for pediatric aids, and a lot of it has gone for women's shelters. And I just want to thank you from my heart for being so giving and supportive of other people in need, because it really makes it really worthwhile for me to take some time in my life to come out and play when I know that there's people out there that are motivating me to go back into the world and do better work. So thank you for allowing me to grow through